Good morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching the Breakfast Rundown on TV1. I'm Therunee Karunaratne. As always, we're coming to you live from our Newsfirst studios here in Colombo. Well, this morning too, we're ready to bring you details of all the top stories from both here at home and around the world. Stay tuned with us. We have all the news in detail. Well, let's start off with news here at home. A female lawyer has been taken into custody over allegations of aiding the murder of Ghane Mullah Sanjeeva inside the Halsdorf court complex. According to police, the arrest was carried out by the Criminal Investigation Department. Meanwhile, police say they suspect that firearms recovered from a suspect named Anandan, who allegedly assisted the main female suspect of the murder, Sirasa, to flee to India, had previously belonged to the LTTE. Officers noted that further investigations are underway to confirm this. Police further revealed that Anandan had previously assisted several organized crime figures to escape illegally to India by sea on multiple occasions. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Education says that with the extension of school hours until 2 p.m, steps are being taken to provide transport services for students according to the new timetable. Deputy Minister of Education Dr. Madhura Seneviratne stated that an agreement has been reached with the Ministry of Transport regarding these arrangements. He noted that all existing student bus services will be revised and operated in line with this new school schedule. The Deputy Minister added that under the latest education reforms, the duration of classes for students from grade 5 to 13 has been extended until 2 p.m. Let's move on to more local news. The National Dengue Control Unit says that the highest number of dengue mosquito breeding grounds in Sri Lanka are found within the school system. Community medical specialist Dr. Prashila Samaraveda from the unit stated that inspections revealed mosquito breeding grounds in 43% of the schools surveyed. According to the National Dengue Control Unit, the prevalence of dengue has increased with the ongoing rainy weather conditions. The unit has identified 11 districts across the island as high-risk dengue zones. Meanwhile, the National Election Commission says that funding required to hold the provincial council elections has been included in next year's budget estimates. Chairman of the Commission, RMAL Ratnayaka, stated that the Ministry of Finance has approved an expenditure allocation of 10 billion rupees for this purpose. He added that the same amount had been approved earlier this year to conduct the provincial council elections. Stating that the election can only be held once the current uncertainty over the electoral system is resolved, the chairman noted that the necessary amendments must be passed in Parliament. Meanwhile, speaking to Newsfirst, Minister of Public Administration and Provincial Councils, Professor Chandana Abiratna, said that steps are being taken to swiftly reach a consensus on the method by which the elections will be conducted. On to your weather forecast for today. The Met Department has advised naval and fishing communities to refrain from deep-sea activities in the Bay of Bengal region until further notice. Director of Forecasting Meryl Mendes said that Cyclone Montha, which has influenced Sri Lanka's weather conditions, is now making landfall in India. Meanwhile, the department forecasts occasional showers in the western, Sabaragamuwa, central and northwestern provinces. It further warns that strong winds of around 50 to 60 kilometers per hour may occur at times in the western slopes of the central hills, as well as in the western, Sabaragamuwa, central, southern, northern, north central and northwestern provinces, including the Trincomalee and Batticaloa districts. And the general public is requested to take necessary precautions to minimize risks associated with strong winds. Let's move on to more local news now. The Civil Aviation Authority has certified the Mattala Rajapaksa International Airport as a facility free from wildlife-related threats. According to officials, measures have been implemented to eliminate the risks posed by wildlife, resulting in the airport being formally recognized as safe from such hazards. Deputy Minister of Ports and Civil Aviation, Ruan Kodituaku, said that discussions have already begun to increase the number of airlines operating at the airport. Currently, 4 airlines operate flights to the Mattala International Airport. The Deputy Minister noted that attracting more airlines would help reduce the airport's operating losses. The Mattala Rajapaksa International Airport is reported to incur a monthly loss of approximately 250 million rupees. Let's now move on to international news for this morning. Israel has carried out airstrikes in Gaza in response to what Israeli officials said were violations of the US-brokered ceasefire agreement. Now, a brief statement put out by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office last evening said that he had ordered forceful strikes by the military but did not specify his reasons. Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz accused Hamas of attacking Israeli soldiers in Gaza on Tuesday and breaching the terms on returning the bodies of the deceased hostages. The Palestinian armed group claimed it had no connection to the attack and insisted it was committed to the ceasefire deal. At least 33 people were killed in the series of Israeli strikes, according to Gaza's Hamas-run civil defense agency and hospital officials. The attacks hit homes, schools and residential blocks in Gaza City, Beit Lahia, Al Bureij, Nuseirat and Khan Yunis. And in more news overseas, US President Donald Trump has departed Japan as he heads to South Korea today for the final leg of his Asia trip, with high-stakes meetings expected with Chinese President Xi Jinping and South Korea's Lee Jae-myung. After arriving on a flight from Tokyo, where he signed a rare earths deal with Japan's new Prime Minister, Trump is due to address a summit of CEOs and meet with Lee in Gyeongju, South Korea. At the top of the agenda will be the unresolved trade agreement between the US and South Korea. US President Donald Trump's visit to South Korea has 2 clear priorities. The two allies announced a deal in August under which South Korea would avoid the worst of the tariffs by agreeing to pump $350 billion of new investments to the United States. Still in news overseas, a light plane crash has killed 11 people, mostly foreign tourists, in Kenya's coastal region of Kwale while flying to Masai Mara National Reserve. The airline, Mombasa Air Safari, said in a statement yesterday that 8 Hungarian and 2 German passengers were on board and that the Kenyan pilot was also killed. Now, Mombasa Air Safari added that sadly there were no survivors from this crash. There was heavy rain in the coastal Kenya in the morning. The Civil Aviation Authority said the accident happened at Kwale near the Indian Ocean coast at about 8:30 a.m. local time. The Citizen TV station said that the bodies of those on board had been burnt beyond recognition. Authorities said that the plane crashed in a hilly and forested area about 40 kilometers from the Diani airstrip. The aircraft had burst into flames, leaving a charred wreckage at the scene. Witnesses told foreign media that they heard a loud bang, and upon arriving at the scene, they found human remains. Kenya's government said investigators had been sent to find out what exactly had happened, and Hungary's Prime Minister Viktor Orban sent his condolences. Hungary's foreign minister said the 8 Hungarians killed included 2 families, an acquaintance of theirs, and 2 minors. He added that once they receive the official information on the identities of the victims, the next of kin will be notified. The airline, Mombasa Air Safari, said it was cooperating with the investigations. Coming up next is sports news for this morning. The first semi-final of the 2025 ICC Women's Cricket World Cup will be played today between England and South Africa. The winning team will secure the first spot in the tournament's grand final. England qualified for the semi-finals after winning 5 of their 7 matches in the group stage, finishing second on the points table. South Africa also claimed 5 wins but finished in 3rd place after suffering 2 defeats. Nat Sciver-Brunt will captain England while Laura Woolbart will lead the South African African side. England features a strong lineup including Amy Jones, Tammy Beaumont, Heather Knight, Charlie Dean and Sophie Eccleston. South Africa's squad includes top performers such as Tasmin Brits, Sunil Luz, Marizanne Kapp and Nadine de Klerk. England defeated South Africa by 10 wickets when the two sides met in the group stage. England are four-time Women's World Cup champions, while South Africa have never won the title. In their 5 most recent one-day international encounters, England have won 4 matches and South Africa have won 1. Now today's match will be played in Guwahati, India and is scheduled to begin at 3 p.m. Sri Lanka time. All matches of the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup 2025 can be watched live on TV1 and streamed online via www.sirasatv.lk, the official local broadcast rights holder of the tournament. Well, that's a wrap of this morning's edition of the Breakfast Rundown on TV1. Thank you for joining us this morning. Do join us tomorrow as well for more of the very latest from here at home and around the world. Take care. Have a wonderful day ahead.